the teacher discovered that an electric current had been connected to the classroom doorknob. This was because the students wanted to give the new teacher a hard time. They were known as the most mischievous students in the entire school. Just as the students were eagerly waiting for her reaction, the woman suddenly lifted her foot and kicked the door down. The force was so strong that it sent the students stumbling in all directions. She then calmly walked to the podium and introduced herself. However, a male student loudly accused her of lacking professional ethics. Hearing this, the woman casually picked up an eraser. She threw it straight into the boy's mouth and shut him up. This only made the other students even angrier. They all pulled out tennis balls and threw them at her. But to the woman, this was child's play. She effortlessly knocked every tennis ball back. The classroom was instantly filled with screams of pain. However, the woman had no intention of letting them off so easily. She then grabbed a handful of chalk. Without mercy, she hurled it at the entire class. She knew she had to make everyone submit to her authority. After several rounds of punishment, the students in the class finally behaved themselves. She then warned them that if they dared to cause trouble again, the consequences would be far worse than this time. The students were too frightened to make a sound. One day, as the woman was preparing to go to class, she suddenly heard an explosion coming from the classroom. She immediately guessed that the students were causing trouble again. So she rushed into the classroom to check what was going on. She found that the chemistry teacher's experiment had failed because of the students' mischief. However, the students showed no remorse at all. It was all because a newly transferred rich kid was leading them. That was why the students became completely unrestrained. They provoked the woman and challenged her to a bomb-making contest. Unexpectedly, the woman thought making bombs was too easy and boring. She said that if they were going to compete, they should build a rocket instead. The students all thought she was bragging and laughed at her. The rich kid even threatened that if she couldn't build a rocket, she would have to leave the school immediately. The woman confidently accepted the challenge. After that, everyone went together to an open area near the school. The woman calmly took out a bottle of soda and a roll of tape. She claimed that with just these two items, she could build a rocket that could fly. The students immediately mocked her. They said it was impossible to build a rocket with just those things. But the woman knew that soda contained carbon dioxide. The pressure created by carbon dioxide could generate an upward reaction force. That force could launch the rocket into the air. This was the lesson the woman intended to teach the students.